I don't plan on staying too long. I got some stuff to do. But now that I'm done saving turtles, apparently I need a hero. I can't. I just need that song out of my head. That's what I need. Divine timing. Divine timing. I'm gonna just put you right there. So this is going to be. I'm gonna do something real quick, real basic. I'm gonna kind of tell you what the energy is compared to the read we just did. Hey. Okay. Short and sweet. Short and sweet. Let's see what I can see. Hey guys, hey. I haven't broken these cards out in a while, and I have a couple personals, but they don't want to upload, so I'm not going to keep redoing something right now when the energy is too heavy. There's a massive shift, okay? I believe I have 2 going out. Did I get your email? Probably not yet. I believe I have 2 personals going out, okay? I don't know why I said I would send them out around the full moon. I don't know where my head is sometimes. But I'll go into my emails after this, and I'll get back to you. I'm not going to redo them on the same day. The messages are going to change, so you have them by tomorrow. But I'll email you. You figured. Are you waiting on one? Are you on my list, Holly? Did you just have one a couple weeks ago? Or did I do a different Holly? Yeah? Okay. And you did another one? Are you on my list again? Oh. Yeah, right. But I ended up sending you yours. Don't say that out loud. Okay. I'll email you after this. We'll look into it. So I was finding all these turtles. 2. I couldn't say 2. Alright, definitely email me. Okay. So I saved 1 turtle. I posted it on Instagram. And there was 2 I couldn't save. But let's find out what's the deal. I'm glad I'm not in Tennessee right now. I need a hero. So we have a trust issue. We have somebody's past letting it affect the future with trust. Whether that's too many, whether it's new, old, somebody probably, there's something going on with fertility. As if, like, you don't think it's your kid. I don't know what that's about. Then you have the Sage of Crystals, right? So it's like, that's following your inner knowing that something's off. Somebody's ego's in the way. Somebody's ego, pride, like, someone's ego is being stroked the wrong way. We got the Emperor. It looks like the Emperor might even need to trust a situation, but because of something from the past, they're not listening to their inner knowing. They're letting a certain energy get the best of them. It's awkward because I'm feeling a different energy right now. Okay. What is this? Integrity. What I'm feeling is more or less someone not understanding. I don't know if it's a misunderstanding or someone's not understanding. If you ask me, it's like someone has the Emperor energy, someone has the inner knowing, but the thing is, they need to trust something. They need to trust. Like, where's their morals? Where's their integrity? Like, but the Emperor would have that. But if the Emperor, this type of energy, is a powerful energy, right? If they have that type of energy where it wouldn't be confusion, because it's like they know, they have the inner knowing, they know. But coming in as a page, I don't know if it's too new, too fresh, not enough time to trust, not enough time to get to know someone, whatever the situation may be. But it's like they need to set their backbone straight. It's like a lot of carrying a lot of weight too. But there is a trust issue. I keep saying it, so that's the main thing right now is trust, ego. You got the universe right here under the Sage of Crystals. Yeah, I'm like, look at you. Sorry, I don't know what that's about. They know the universe has something to do with this. They know it's a divine partnership. It could have to do with work and there's trust issues, or it could have to do with a relationship. It could have to do with getting something off the ground with the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Think about it. The Emperor is very traditional. Could be older, but somebody tradition, right? They met a Cancerian or someone that makes them happy. So there's a trust issue. How many times does Spirit stress that? So we have a trust issue on the board. But here's the thing. This person knows that it's divine intervention. So someone needs to stand strong, firm, grounded. You know, the Emperor is all of them. But when there's a trust issue or there's something unsettling or they're not understanding something, shit can go haywire. Especially with an Emperor. Maybe the Emperor needs to learn how to control their power, their anger, their ego. Stand up for what they want. It's almost like the universe is testing two people on their integrity. And can you trust the universe? Because you have somebody who knows something is it's like clear, but it's not clear to them yet, but it's clear to the other person, because you have the Emperor and you have the Woman of Cups. So what's clear to one might not be clear to the other. Yeah. So it's like sometimes you gotta take that leap of faith. Sometimes you just gotta put trust in the universe, put trust in yourself that you're going in the right direction. Someone makes you happy. You might not be talking to someone with the Hermit being over here. Somebody might be in self-reflection mode. Tell me about trust. But to me, it's trust your own. Tell me about trust. This situation calls for trust. I mean, it's that simple. But there's a trust issue. So it's still linked. It's still linked to the previous read, which is what I didn't want, but I don't make that choice. I don't make that choice when I come on and read. The Spirit gives me, Spirit gives me. Got the Eight of Wands and the Five of Pence. So somebody wants to deliver a message. Someone's going to go through the whole... This is either the dark night of the soul, or this is the post-shadow side of... It's the post-period of Saturn. But someone's going to get left out of a situation. Somebody's in an uncomfortable situation and they don't know if they can trust it. It's like leaving one situation to go into another situation, but when they leave one situation, there's discomfort, there's uncomfortability. There's also a situation here too. There's also a situation here too where somebody is upset right now, and it could be the Emperor or the Woman of Cups, but the Woman of Cups is rejoicing. I look at this as the Emperor, and wanting to reach out, upset, disappointed with the situation. But they know when they come at you, it's got to be based on the truth. So that's good, because the point is getting across to someone. But it's also like delivering a message and not having faith. Being lonely. And these flipped in the way I picked them up. If these are reversed, this is somebody not relaying a message because they don't trust their own selves right now. Which is silly, because this person has an inner knowing. But again, because it's a page, something must be really new. Hi, Michael. So there's got to be a newness to this, considering the Emperor's coming in as a page. Not knowing how to confront a situation, a little confused. But their body, their intuition, their wisdom, they know. But they have to put their trust into the universe, and I don't know if this person knows how to do that. I don't know if... I think this person believes in universal laws, philosophies, but like doesn't practice that. Like, if anything, I think they're Catholic or Christian. whoa. So with the Page of Crystals, you have the Princess of Wands and the Princess of Swords. This can be their children, or this is trying to get on the same page as the Woman of Cups. They're trying to figure it out. Or they're like, damn, she knows. It's like, you're not, the Emperor's so smart. Look at Albert Einstein right there. Right? And then you got the Maiden of Swords. Here's the same suit with the same exact look with two different decks of cards. That's not a coincidence. So don't tell me the two of you don't know what's happening right now. I think because they're pages, there's hesitation on how to pursue this new adventure. Because somebody obviously gets left out or is feeling left out. That's not a coincidence that two different decks that I was pulled to do this quick reading for you, you both have the same freaking face. So someone might be older than you. There might be an age difference. But I don't see that being a problem. And if it's a problem, then that's on you and your own insecurities, and that needs to be worked on. But I would think that would be temporary. And I didn't mean to sound harsh. Anyone would feel that way. It looks like the man would be older and the woman would be younger. And the woman is more than enough confident where it's okay. But I didn't mean it to sound harsh, because if I think about it and the tables were turned and I was dealing with someone who was 20 and I'm 42, then I'd be like, well, okay, well, in 8 years I'm going to be 50 and this one's going to be in their prime, right? So but it still boils down to you and confidence, regardless. But I just think it's ironic. You both know. You're both looking right down at the universe. You both know. And it's like, it seems like he's not trusting a situation. Or vice versa. Tell me about the Emperor. And it could be this person wants to come in and play the hero. Maybe they're looking for a hero. Maybe it's the other way around and you're looking for the hero, vice versa. However it works for you. I need a hero. Or somebody is just that protective mode of wanting to be the hero. So the Empress upset with the Three of Hearts. But this is having to go in. This is going within, soul searching. As it flung. And at the bottom of the deck, you got the Maiden of Pence. They could be dealing with the Taurus, Cancer right here. Any air sign. Any sign, because you got the Maiden of Swords. You got the Princess of, you got them all. You got the Swords, you got the Wands, you got the Cups, and now you have the Pence. It doesn't matter what you are. But the Empress heartbroken. But it could be evil. Or they just don't understand why something's not being nurtured. Like, we were doing so good. But, like, here's the confusion on my half that I see. Because on my board is clear as day. That you're both on the same page. You're both looking down at the universe. One seems to be older, one seems to be younger, but that doesn't matter. You both are in the same exact energy of the page and trying to figure this out. This is not a coincidence with these two different decks that they came out on top of each other like this. It's time to take a new adventure in life and leave the discomfort, leave the situation, trust that it's going to be okay. So this could be the ego. Tell me about the Three of Swords. This could be ego, or this person, or the Emperor is upset. And it looks like they're upset. Or it's vice versa. I think both energies would be upset if it's that type of connection. Or they're worried about breaking another connection and hurting someone else. Yeah, no, see, they're afraid that they're going to get hurt. It's almost like it's saying with two women here too, if it's not the same person, someone is going to feel stabbed in the back. Or this Emperor, as of right now, feels stabbed in the back. Or they need to tear the family apart with the Ten of Pentacles here. But is it really tearing the family apart? Someone's going to get left out of a situation. But it's got to be for the highest. It's got to be for the highest good. Someone's choosing someone. Someone's not going to have the family dynamics they want, and someone else will. And I don't know who it will be. He's going to choose. Right now, he feels he's going to be put in a situation where it's heartbreaking, where he's going to hurt some people. And people are going to look at him as the Emperor betrayed them. But if that's the case, somebody's looking at it the wrong way. Because in all reality, they're going towards their happiness. It really depends on how you want to look at this. It's tough. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Or this is their energy now where they're upset and they feel stabbed in the back by the Queen of Cups. They feel like somebody, like this is so universal. Like why, where did this come from? Why all of a sudden is this happening? Like he energy might not be understanding. But here's the deal. They know it's so divine. Well, maybe that's why. Maybe they know it's a meant to be scenario. So they're like, how and why is this happening? Because everything that's meant to be does not mean you walk that path smoothly. By any means. This is not a free ticket to paradise. But the universe is ready to give two people tickets to paradise, but they both got to do their own work. So a decision needs to be made. It's a stalemate. There is a stalemate situation here. No one's deciding. Turning a blind eye. They have to decide. Where's your morals? Where's your integrity? Where do you stand in this situation? It's way more serious than I think somebody thought. It's one of those scenarios. I don't know. It looks like there's like shock here. Like I don't know. It's like somebody was like, something was just shocking to them, I guess. Or it came out of the blue, or it just hit them. Someone's going to need to make a decision. The universe, here comes the Tower with the Six of Pentacles, because things need to be balanced out. The scales need to be balanced. This Tower is bringing balance. Because right now, the bottom of the deck, there's Four of Cups. You wouldn't want this offer because it's the devil offering something. And in the first read, because I know it's linked, because they said, I need a hero. I know that's the devil. And this devil right now, what they wanted to offer was not good. So the Tower had to come in, and maybe she caused it. There was interference, but it was also the universe too. Universe has a lot of control over your emotions and your feelings, and a lot of people don't get it. I get it, and it sucks because you could wake up and it's like, I don't want to feel that, or blah 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 blah, and next thing you know, you're like, I was perfectly fine yesterday. Tell me about the Tower. So the universe is going to cause destruction to break some type of foundation down, so a new foundation can be built. Because the scales aren't balanced. They don't work that way. Five of Swords. I don't know if somebody was trying to manipulate the situation, sabotage the situation, but it's like you are only hurting yourself. It's one of those situations where, once again, everyone loses because whatever your situation may be. This is also the end of the Five of Swords energy, also the end of narcissism, also the end of manipulation, also the end of a third party if there's a third party. There's too many women here. The Hermit. You could be dealing with a strong Virgo. But to me, this is somebody who's got a lot of soul searching. Where is your happiness? Where are you happy? Are you happy in your situation right now? Because right now, clearly you are not. But you're given, with the Fool here, hey, you're given a new opportunity for happiness. Tell me about the Woman of Cups. You could be dealing with a Cancer. You can be a Cancer. Roles can be reversed, vice versa. But there's a stalemate situation. We got the World. With the Six of Swords. Something had to end because a lesson was learned. The universe caused it. So if it was her that ended something, it was divine intervention that made her feel the way she needed to feel. If that's the case, and it's definitely the case for some, talking about it. There's also a situation here with the World and the Tower. Someone was in a situation that was no good. Some of these situations, there's no going back even if you wanted to stay. It will get torn down. And then from there, everybody still kind of loses too. It definitely seems like an uncomfortable situation, but change is uncomfortable. But change is good. But you gotta trust the universe here. Like, tell me about the Five of Pentacles. To me, this is just loneliness, or someone could even have gone silent on you. Knight of Swords. No, this was a message that caused uncomfortability. Upsetness. It looks like the Emperor's upset. They're either upset that they're about to hurt. There's too many people hurt in this situation. It's almost like I feel like they feel deceived, but it's like they were deceiving themselves, especially if they were the husband. Then they would be deceiving themselves. Wanting to put the blame somewhere else, but it's like you can't do that. You got a very delicate situation here. Something needed to end, and if you ask me, it's the manipulation, it's the sabotage. It's time to leave a situation. Could be a family. There's too much major arcana here. Not too much. But the universe twice. Listen. Where'd the universe card go? That's the spot. It's back in here somewhere, right? It is the Magician. There's so many things. I need a hero. There's the universe. So you have the World. You have the World twice, which is still the universe, but in this deck it's the universe too. In this deck, even though it's the World card, it's perceived as universe. That's the depiction of it. So you have the World twice, you have universe twice, and the Tower. Whatever situationship you are in, the universe brought it about. It's like crashing one. Something had to end for something to start. With this Woman of Cups, with the World and the Six of Swords coming out like this, I thought it was the Six of Wands. That'd be public eye, but this is travel too. But it's almost like she learned a lesson. I don't think she's in the energy of like, oh, I'm going to teach you a lesson. I don't think it's like that. This is two people who have the inner knowing, like one is not trusting the situation. And I think because you guys are pages, it might be so fresh, or a fresh argument. It's like very argumentative energy. Something needs to be cut out of the equation. There's too many people in the mix. It's 111. 111 of you. 111 watching. 111 to something. Someone. Tell me about, how do I want to word this? Because I can't tell if the Emperor is heartbroken because of a situation, or they feel like I'm going to break someone's heart because I feel like I'd be stabbing somebody in the back again. But it's such injustification there. You'd be doing, like, you're already hurt in a situation that hurts, like, if that makes sense. Like, tell me about the Three of Hats. To me, it almost is screaming victim to me. I don't know what that's about. I haven't picked up that energy before until now. Tell me about this Three of Hats. What is this? Three of Swords. You got the Four of Cups. So it's a devilish offer with temperance. So you could be dealing with a Sag that wants like some type of reconciliation or something. But it's like that offer right now is no good. Or they're like, why is my offer not good enough? It's like not even realizing they're in a toxic situation. It's like they're oblivious. Like, I'm not going to say oblivious, right? Because the Empress not. But it's like, women, watch out, right? Because it's like the offer is coming, but it's like behind your back. Could be dealing with a Sag. I don't know what that's all about. To me, how can you offer something? You can't. It's so divine here with Judgment and the Star. Six of Cups. See, it's almost like they have to break someone else's heart, or it's heartache, it's ego, there's trust issues, there's stalemate, there's someone not talking, somebody needs to soul search. Like, they were given an opportunity, and they could feel awful right now. This could be the whole other way around, where this Emperor feels awful because the universe threw something in their face, in their direction, threw a new woman, whatever the case may be, in their direction, and they weren't expecting it, they weren't seeking it. And they feel awful right now because they could have fallen in love with someone else, or it's like, I can't believe I'm doing this to my wife or my husband. But the angels did this. And this is a hard scenario. And if the angels did this, it looks like they did. And if the angels did this, they did it for a good reason, because you don't belong. The Emperor does not belong where he sits right now. His throne is not comfy. His throne is not warm. His throne is not being nurtured or taken care of or fed the right way. There's no way. Because it seems like a shady situation that the universe would put somebody into. Desire, temptation, to leave somewhere. But it's like they're giving you an opportunity right now to recognize that you have something beautiful that could be sitting right here, and it sucks because I don't think you had any intention on hurting anyone. And it's like all of a sudden you find yourself in a situation where it's like, what the actual fuck. So this Emperor energy can go either way. They hurt you, you hurt them. It's Five of Swords. Everyone's hurt right now. Everyone gets hurt. The Emperor could be traveling to go see the Woman of Cups and got out of their lesson, completed a lesson, completed a stage, a cycle in their life, and is now starting a new one. And if the Emperor is just scared to be heartbroken again, then that's their own lesson. Somebody's already out of that lesson. Someone doesn't know where they stand, or they don't know how to express something or what to say. It's like they want to be direct, but at the same time, it's like, where did this come from? You could be dealing with somebody who works in the city. Once again, I see the Sitco sign. I'm in Boston area, so the gas station Sitco is symbolic to Boston. But there's only so many times I see the third eye, the pyramid, and relate it to Sitco. So the city life here, if someone works in the city, the Emperor could be an entrepreneur, city man. But that's kind of irrelevant unless it helps someone. It must help somebody, because you're not dealing with a country boy, if that helps. And if you're dealing with a country boy, he runs his own farm and sells his own eggs and handles shit. He'd be a top-notch farmer. Or a cowboy, whatever floats your boats. So that seems to be the scenario. I don't really need to get too much into it, because I was really hoping to pull different energy for you guys. But it ended up, as soon as I came and sat, I was like, I need a hero. So it ended up being the same thing when I was thinking it wouldn't be. But when did Spirit ever let me really read two different scenarios? I've never heard that bird. It's almost like a suckle. I wonder if it's an animal. That's got to be an animal, or a frog or something. Ooh, something just ran. Yeah, there's definitely an animal. Definitely an animal over here. There's the babies like calling mama and like, I really need your nipple because I'm really hungry. So, but it just seems like you have this one energy of the divine feminine, and it's like just moving forward, but it's not saying much about her. I mean, tell me about the Six of Swords. It's saying a lot, right? Because she knows the value of herself. I mean, I can put it that way, right? But it's like she wraps something up real quick. Like, yeah, see the Chariot, like moving forward. Like, she wrapped it up quicker than like a girl on freaking a period who needs a freaking piece of chocolate. Like, it was literally like that. Like, give me my fucking chocolate, don't you fuck with me, right? Could be dealing with the Cancer. You got two Cancer, Woman of Cups and then the Chariot. But this is somebody who's already moved past the lesson. Like, she won't repeat a cycle. Like, she closed the door so quick. Like, it's kind of mind-blowing to me. Like, she laid that weight down. Like, but it's like, why are they not talking about her? That's what's throwing me off, because there's so much going on between all of them. The whole dynamic, the bigger picture. She's not just, yeah, she's out of the picture, but like, surprised it's just not saying more. So there's still something underlined that's not ready to come out on the board yet. Tell me about the world. To me, it's almost like saying it's a Cancer energy, like the fourth house energy, more than anything. Like, there's no way somebody was comfortable with the situation. Regarding fourth house, which could be marriage too. Yeah, the Empress. See, like, the household too. Like, she just wants to give birth to new things. Hi, Chippy. Cutest little chipmunk right here. They don't usually come this close. But man, again, the Empress with the Chariot in the world. You got the Emperor and the Empress. It's like somebody met their match too. But she's just worried about her own self and her business right now. Like, it's very ironic. I can't pick up on how she's feeling. I don't pick up on denial, insecurities, pain. It's the strangest thing. We have the same glasses. Yeah, I think I picked these up like a 3-pack of TJ Maxx. Just Rita's. I don't know why the woman's energy is very secluded here. I don't know what that's all about. It's almost like you can't read her. You can't read her right now. Very mysterious energy, very 8th house. Could be dealing with somebody that's a Scorpio. Very mysterious. She's moving forward. You're not stopping the Empress, who's on the 6 of Swords. She learned a lesson. I don't really want to dig like this. It's so weird. I feel like someone's a Gemini, but there's no damn Gemini on my board. Oh, the Princess of Swords. I feel Gemini energy, not as in the Lovers. I feel like there's a Gemini. But if that's the case, she's not happy if whatever that, like, she's not happy. And she might have an inner knowing that she's smart, but it's almost like someone never let their guard down. Like, hey, I'll call a truce, but someone's guard's not down. It's like living with the devil, but not the devil in a bad way. The devil as in, like, there's a toxic situation shit. Someone could be 5 years younger than someone. I don't know what that is either, but like, that's nothing. I don't even see that being an issue or a big deal. But tell me about temperance. there's a marriage, 8 of Pence, that's a commitment as if marriage. If there's a marriage, obviously, you know how we say no one's happy if there's a third party, someone's cheating. But like, these are two people that really are not happy. It could just be there for the children. Or money. There's something going on with someone's wife that you would never suspect. I think everyone thinks like when you're in the like contentment, or he would never leave me, she would never leave me. If your wife is a Gemini or a strong Gemini placement, she's no joke. She could work in the health field with sitting next to Pence and Temperance. She could be a nurse or a dentist's office, pharmaceuticals. She's sitting next to Temperance and Pence, so to me, the health industry, something with health. It's like she got an inner knowing. It's more than the inner knowing. It's just something up with someone's wife. And you wouldn't expect it. I don't think she's going to turn around and be like, I don't love you, but I don't want to be with you. I don't think it's that. Because that wouldn't cause him pain. Not if he's with someone else. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. So that might eventually come back into the reads again. Whatever that is might be slowly creeping its way in. The women are very scorpionic right now. Some of you are going to give birth soon. So congratulations. Whether it's work or a physical baby. Some of you are going to travel, be in the public eye. It's like your own business. Something huge. Huge. With the World, Six of Swords, the Chariot, and the Empress. There's something big there. Big. About to develop with her. So to her, all this is like nonsense. And of course, she's got a heart of gold. She's coming in as a Cancerian in a Taurus. Babies in the board. Zoom acceptance. Someone's having a baby. There was just something with babies right there. News feed. Okay. But there's so many things that are about to be shed light on. Like, she's about to go big places. There's something with that one. But then there's something with that one too. Especially if someone's wife's a Gemini or a Sag. Hoo-wee. Goosebumps. I don't know what that's about, but you wouldn't expect it. It's very energy of like my face. Whatever that is. And I don't know what's up with this Emperor, if that's egotistical manipulation, narcissism on the board, or victim, or if someone's legitimately hurt or is worried about hurting somebody else. At least you know this person has heart. But they're being very discreet about that energy too. The bottom of the day, at the end of the day, there's still a major trust issue. And the universe is here. They played interference. I mean, what's that song? Oh, Sweet Delilah. That song just came to me. I don't know what song that is. My Sweet Delilah, won't you something, something, something. I don't know what song that is. I'm also feeling Dahlia. Could be linked to like the Dalai Lama, or it's the flower, or it's Delilah, and it has to do with that song. My sweet Delilah. I don't know. Maybe someone's name's Delilah. I don't know. I like that name though. Yeah, there's something here that's extremely unjustified, but we already called that. And that's besides if someone's married and having an affair. That's like the least of an unjustified situation. Like somebody's not saying something. Like there's definitely something there where someone's not saying something. And I think it's just more than just someone's feelings. And that energy could be coming from her. Because how often do we read on the person that's actually victim? Or is she victim? Who's victim? Who's to say who's victim? All I know is that this energy is everywhere. You got an energy that's out. She can be in the public eye real quick. Creating something brand new. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this emperor. I don't know if they're playing victim or if they're actually hurt or if they're just too afraid to step their game up because they don't want to get hurt. Someone got some major lessons here. I'm going to pull on him one more time. Tell me about the Three of Swords with the Emperor. Got the Ten of Wands. So there needs to be major growth here, but I mean, this person is carrying a shit ton of burdens. It's like they need to lay the burdens down. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. That flew out. It's like you could be dealing with some type of player, or it's like, hey, time to play ball. You know, tell me about the Ten of Swords. But this is somebody who needs to lay some weight down. Your ancestors or somebody from the dead also brought this together. Yeah, see? But this could also be you feeling stabbed in the back by the Two of Cups too. So see what I'm saying? Like, I still can't get that answer. I still can't get that answer. Every single energy on my board is different. You all play different roles, different energy, different. You're all in a. No, I'm not gonna say you're all in a different cycle because you're in a cycle with someone. I think your cycle is off with the wife. So looks like the Empress heartbroken by the one who left, by the Two of Cups, because it was upright. It looks like my women hurt someone. But I don't know what this victim is. Don't go in and be like, baby, don't, because they feed on that energy too. But here's the thing, it's so divine. Someone's ancestors or somebody's that died, the dead, they brought this together along with the universe. I mean, this wasn't just the universe. Like, this was dead intervention too, to better your life, the Empress life, to put you exactly where you need to be, and you're not seeing it. But here's the fucked up thing, you see it. See what I'm saying? Like, consciously, subconsciously, it's scaring the fuck out of you. I just don't think you thought something would move, something would grow so quick, because this grew quick, and the burden, like, they're saying, lay the burden down. Like, there's so much potential and growth elsewhere. It's so crazy how things are going down. It's going down. Okay? Tell me about this Two of Cups. Two of Cups, Two of Cups, Two of Cups. This is, it's got to be the Two of Cups. It's the beautiful connection. So that hurt. It's like a Cancer could have hurt an Aries energy, but not on purpose. It is, see, like, but it's almost like they're confident. Like, it's harvest time. See, it's like, dun, 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 dun. They're going to come in. This is where the superhero comes in play. I need a hero. Or it's like he's telling himself, I'll be the hero. It's something like that. Like, I'll walk through freaking fire and flames if I have to. And I don't think they realized it yet. But they love someone's confidence. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. There's definitely a match here. But they outgrew their relationship, their previous relationship, the marriage, outgrew. There's something that just blossomed. But it's like time to give birth, and your ancestors brought this. That's just extra confirmation with a read I did last week regarding it being set up by the dead and not universe. Like, it's a combo of everything. Like, this is legitimately like parents or grandparents, like somebody that you know that passed over. Yeah, see, illumination. It hasn't hit him yet. That's why he's not understanding. That's why he's hurt. Like, this hasn't hit him yet. And actually, it's starting to make sense because the feminine energy was coming in as the high priestess, right? Very intuitive, universal, psychic, mediumship, clairvoyance, you name it, she's probably got it. Or he, right? So she knows. She's got the inner knowing, she's known. And you know what's ironic? This just started coming on the board. And for 4 months, ladies and gents, I've been telling you about this story coming in where I was like, be careful, they're probably married, blah, 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 blah. They want to offer you, you're going to work together, you're going to live together, play together, work together. So somebody, it's like the woman knows. You guys have been, I've been reading this story for you guys for 4 months now. 4 months it's been coming in, right? So now it's been in for like, I don't know, a month or two, depending on who you are, right? And now we're watching it all play out because they were married. Or there's something not good. See what I'm saying? So he hasn't figured it out yet. Like, he kind of knows, but he doesn't know. I have a memory of Ganesha. Well, guys, it was kind of my story, your story, right? I was waiting for this person to come in too. I was like, come on in. Well, I didn't know you were bringing a shit show. I was really hoping you were just an entrepreneur. I was really hoping you were just someone with power. I was really hoping you weren't married. I was really hoping there wasn't this. Or I was really hoping that you were already out of this situation. See what I'm saying? Like, we didn't know all this big cluster of this was gonna hit you, right? Because it's like now you're being truly tested with a divine partnership, and working your way through it is complicated. And if he's not married or she's not married, this will lead to marriage. But he hasn't been illuminated yet. He hasn't figured it out, even though he knows. He's like, his body, everything's telling him, like his subconscious, but putting it on a different page than someone else. Like, somebody already foresees the future, and so doesn't this person. But they didn't realize it was going to happen so quickly with pages. It was just like, whoa, whitewash. Like, so obviously they were in situations like this before where they had more time to consider certain stuff. And this is so put together, fanned out perfectly, even though it doesn't feel perfect. See what I'm saying? So it's hard right now because everyone's in difficult energy. One person which is probably you guys, know. You just know. You know the situation. This person, they don't, they know, but they don't know yet. They haven't had that epiphany moment. They haven't had that, like, holy shit moment where you've already had it. But you also know not to stay in a situation because it would stay stalemate. And you're not going to allow yourself to stay in a stalemate. But I didn't think I didn't think anyone expected this sudden jump, this sudden change. But for those who have been watching for 4 months now and been watching this story come in, to you it's like your guard's probably up too, for sure. And you could probably feel with this type of partnership, they had a blockage. And you probably have your own emotional blockage too when it comes to stuff. But like, because you can feel their blockage, it kind of sent you in a spiral. And you wrapped it up. At the end of the day, we all make choices. If someone wants to choose to remain in a marriage for a certain amount of time and you do not, that is your choice. Vice versa. It's out of your hands. It's in the universe's hands right now too. But if somebody's really saying, no, I'm not doing this, and the other one is not ready to have that change, then see what happens next summer. If you guys want to hold off and do that, I know I would never. Because next summer would be a whole new cycle if this went down in August with all these 8s that are coming out. Or you could be dealing with a Leo Virgo. Someone who holds some type of authority figure, somebody that's looked up to, somebody who's got power. But you both got different type of power. And when you come together, you can make a difference. This is why this is being set up, among unconditional love and a lot of other things. Oh, thanks, Dee. So, couldn't escape this story. I think that's why tomorrow I'm going to start breaking them down in zodiac. So you kind of know where you're at, what you should really be doing. But this is also linked to the 44, the behind the scenes that I read. I got a couple of emails before I wrap this up. I'm done with the read though, but before I wrap this up, I'm going to tell you what that's about. The 44 is you get a video every Wednesday, and it's usually between a half hour to an hour long, telling you kind of what's happening behind the scenes. And this Sunday and Monday, you're just going to get like a little bonus read that's attached to the 44. So you pay 44 for the 4 reads, and I'll send them to you every week. And it helps a lot of people, you know, really digging in. I know last week we read on the other person in certain situations, but we're not going to do that every week, right? We're going to, what's being presented to us is what we work on and can help you get through the week, especially being in a tricky situation, you know. So that's available for purchase. You can just go to the description box and hit the benefit our channel and put in the 44. And I will send it out to you on Wednesday. I'm going to start doing other things like that too. I just haven't figured it out yet. I know I've been saying it for like 2 weeks. It will come to me. When it comes to me, it will. It's got to be worth it. It's got to be useful. So, have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. I hope that helps. It is kind of meshed with the self-sacrifice and I need a hero, right? I need a hero because you know what you deserve. And I think I labeled it, you both deserve first. Not one person's shadier than the other, one's better than the other. You both deserve the best, and you both cannot have the best with exterior energy. doesn't work that way. So on that note, take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic night, and we'll see you tomorrow. I love you guys.